Have you got a front locker in? Yeah, you broke this CV. Welcome to one of our most epic adventures yet, as we venture deep into the trails of the Yalwal region on the south coast of Australia to tackle the infamous Monkey Gum Fire Trail. Dad has brought along his freshly built GU Patrol for its first ever off-road adventure. Looks like he might be already having a few dramas with it though.
You're not getting any throttle, Gaz.
I don't seem to be.
Press the accelerator. You already are. What are you doing to it?
Mini gunshot, rock gardens, full noise hill climbs, a massive fallen tree blocking our path, and well, we haven't even hit the start of the main track yet. It's a day packed with challenges and unforgettable moments, easily making it one of our biggest and most memorable days out on the tracks. More revs, more passion. Nah.
Proudly supported by Opus Campers, Ultimate Night, Tread, Superior Engineering, GME, and in part by
Alrighty, welcome to Nowra, Yalwal, south coast of Australia. We got in here late yesterday, Arvo. Went to a sweet little lookout in the area where you get an awesome view out over the whole valley. And then from there we just went and grabbed ourselves a camp and chilled for the night. We're up early this morning, it's about 7:30 and we're heading down Mint Bush Fire Trail into the valley. So we got myself and Kai, my GQ Patrol, Sean and Berto in his GQ Patrol, and then Dad, first trip in his brand new GU Patrol, freshly modified for the last 72 hours, but all pretty stock standard. He's just got himself a front locker in the rear LSD, 32.5-inch all-terrains on it.
That's low. Not that brake much. Nah. You didn't break anything, but you hit your rear bar.
You hit your side step and hit your rear bar, but didn't break anything yet.
This poor thing's never been off a highway. You took me to this.
Mint Bush is not a bad, fun little trail. We'll be dropping down it though. There's sort of 3 ways down into this valley. You got Mint Bush, 6 Stage, and Monkey Gum. Our plan is to head down Mint Bush, do a couple of tracks down in the valley, and then head back up Monkey Gum. Should be a bloody awesome day, I reckon. We're down the bottom of Mint Bush, and then the Monkey Gum loop heads off that direction. But before we go do that, we're going to try and cross this river and check out Tree Root and Dusty's, which I've never done, but they're 2 good tracks in the area. The thing is getting to them. First thing is we have to cross this river, which Berto's just walked it. And what's your thoughts, mate?
You stay left of them sticks, we've got a chance. I've marked it out for you.
There's a few very soft spots in there, so it's probably going to be ascend it.
This middle bit just here, pretty soft.
Questionable.
Yeah. Questionable.
You ready for bogging? What do we reckon, lockers or no lockers?
Lockers.
Bloody hell. Mud in the car. There's a stick in front of my car that needs to go or it's going to take out my window.
And also me, you know.
And Kai.
That's the main thing.
We don't worry about that, Mum.
That's big.
What have we learned when I went camping last week? Camera and equipment before Kim and Lon. Might be just a bit of ploughing here and then I reckon we'll get up. More revs, more passion.
Yes.
We made it. 3rd gear low, both lockers in, and we are up.
Get me out of here.
Guy's out, there's a spider, he's gonna die.
Is Tyler gonna fall down? Hopefully he does, it'll be good for the bloopers. Take one for the team. Maybe Kai will.
How's that, mate? You got to see a TD with some real power.
Real power?
Yeah.
Mate, all I could hear was that girl whistle thing you got on the side. It's like a rape whistle. Scares everyone away. It sounds that bad.
Mate, what happened? First go, no locker.
I really like it, mate.
Mate,
It's both me back last minute.
I can only see this one. I'd have to check again. This one is spinning. No, look, you can just turn around if you want. I'll just go do the tracks by myself, you know. But one more, mate, one more.
One more, no more.
One more, no.
Break to see where you're going. Smile the front stairs.
Nah.
I felt like I lost drive halfway up.
Not locked, brother. 3-wheel drive. I locked it down.
Maybe it unlocked. It was locked.
Tyler, that's cheating, mate. You can't be unlocking
do that?
I didn't do it, no.
That Tyler, see what happens when you don't sabotage? Makes it up first go, mate.
I didn't unlock his hub. That's what happened. I suppose he was not in 4-wheel drive. That's why he couldn't get up. One hub wasn't locked.
Does anything we do ever have a problem?
Mate, look, bloody someone put a tree in the way. You have to go back across the river. That was fun coming up here, but, you know, that was the purpose, enjoyment. So Dad hasn't come across yet because he said, look, just wait there because we'll probably have to winch him and we'll suss the track ahead because I'm not sure if this tree root and Dusty's is open, and it definitely ain't open that way. So no go over that side of the creek, but we're going to come back up here via the rock garden, which as you'd expect is a rock garden, lots of rocks. Looks like good fun.
Now I'm running a 3-inch Hyperflex suspension setup on the GQ from Superior Engineering, which gives it plenty of flex, and I've got the Goodyear Wrangler boulders on for plenty of grip. I reckon my lines were a little bit off on the rock garden though. Maybe we can blame Sean for his spotting on this one.
Ooh, that was a bit of a wild ride, but we're up the rock garden there.
Birdo was up next in his GQ. He's got a few upgrades done since the last trim. Some fresh KMC wheels with a wider offset wrapped in the Goodyear Wrangler boulder mud terrains. And he's just installed some 85% reductions in his transfer case, so lots of grip and the ability to go super slow, the perfect setup for rock climbing.
What happened there, mate? Little upgrade since the last trip. No more clutching and stalling and revving and roaring.
85% reduction gears, mate. That was first gear. Didn't even use the brake, I don't think. It was just...
He's got some reduction gears and some new tyres.
No rear locker.
And you can't stop him now.
What happened? You had to stop a few times.
Yeah, look.
Look, Sean gave me a little bit of a spot.
Yeah.
More than you got, I think.
Locker devices going into.
Straighten up towards Birdo now, towards Birdo.
Nah.
Where Birdo is, there's kind of a bit of a lip there. That's where your rear front left is going to go.
Yeah, you're good. Stay on that, stay on that.
Straighten up now.
And here goes Gary, the first proper obstacle in his newly purchased Series 4 3-litre GU Patrol. Reasonably stock standard. We just installed a front locker before the trip, and then it's got pre-existing 2-inch lift and some 32-inch all-terrain tyres.
Yeah.
Alright, pretty much straight line it to me, so your front right is going to be up on the trough half-inch front lift's going to be on this rock. Next all this way. Yep, now try and drive that.
Laughing old son.
How does it feel better than the MUX?
Oh yeah, it's a rock climber.
Is this unlock challenge? We're on the flex track now. It's only real short one, couple hundred meters, and it's just flexy holes the whole way.
That money on my flex.
Mate, don't need lockers.
What? What don't you need? Say it again.
Unlock challenge, mate. Unlocked challenge. No lockers.
You don't need lockers?
No lockers, mate.
You had to turn them on before, didn't you?
In the bin. No, I didn't. I drove without them. This is just good. Low range, four-wheel drive, and this letting the car work and do its thing.
Now, unfortunately, we had some technical issues on Birdo's GoPro and lost the sound from the majority of the day. So you just have to put up with my voiceovers instead for this episode. Birdo is running a 5-link suspension setup in his GQ from Superior Engineering, giving him plenty of flex on flex track. Don't tell him I said it, but I reckon his might even have a little bit more flex than mine.
We're on flex track and we're flexing. The whole thing being new.
Not quite sure if you'd call that flexing just yet, Gary, but we'll let you have it for now. I reckon a few suspension upgrades might be on the cards in the near future.
Talking lips, I can't even see.
Oh, he's in the air.
Beautiful drive, Dad.
That new front locker putting in work, and I reckon Dad looks like he is absolutely loving the new Patrol.
They said I'd be grinning, well that I'm doing. The sky's blue down here on the south coast and we're lifting for it. You said I'd be grinning, you're right.
Pretty much a stock Patrol with some 32-inch all-terrains, a front locker. Can't stop it.
And I said the sky's blue and we're lifting for it.
Mate, you're up there pretty high.
Yeah, how's it feel? You loving it?
Yeah, oh, it's sensational.
That's the first couple of tracks done. Flex track, rock garden, bit of mint bush. I reckon now we head out Mint Bush. The rest of Mint Bush Fire Trail out towards Monkey Gum. There's a bit of a creek out there. Have a swim, have some lunch, and then we'll hit Monkey Gum this Arvo.
Sounds like a good plan. You know what, there's potentially a big log down or something we're going to have a look at.
Yeah, so we got word via the local Facebook group. There's a big log at the start of Monkey Gum. So we bought 2 chainsaws and we got some winches, and we'll see if we can get that thing cleared if no one else has done it yet. How are you finding the new rig out the bush? This is a pretty good test to start off for its first off-road adventure.
We certainly went straight to the rocky end of the south coast, there's no doubt about that. And I'm sitting perched up here like a married magpie laughing. It's great.
A couple more modifications after this trip, maybe a little bit of bar work, a little bit of suspension, some proper tyres, and you won't be able to stop it then.
Yeah, well, we might go close to taking the bars off it on Monkey Gum if I remember rightly what it was like on that MUX. So we mightn't have to worry about unbolting it, we might just tear them off.
Now, if you watched last week's 72-hour build episode on Dad's Patrol, you would have seen we installed the new EVC-X throttle controller from Ultimate 9. They actually have a safety feature where you can lock your throttle to reduce the risk of your four-wheel drive being able to be stolen when leaving it somewhere.
Reminder, the pedal lock, do you really want to continue? So I'm working. Okay.
Dead.
Here's what's going to happen to Gary in the middle of a track.
Well, Dad doesn't know about this feature, so we thought it would be the perfect opportunity to lock his throttle when he wasn't looking, and he would think his car was broken.
Holy dooly.
You all good?
I've got a 9 throttle. Is that some older? I just don't seem to be getting throttle at the moment. I'm responding to the throttle, but the car's. I'm in drive.
There's nothing there.
Nothing there. Hitting that throttle. Is that anything those Ultimate 9s can do? Can they knock you right?
So.
No.
You're not getting any throttle, Gaz.
I don't seem to be.
Press the accelerator. You already are. What are you doing to it? What happened? You just rolled down there, you got nothing.
I've got nothing.
You brake it, Gaz.
Non-responded in the throttle.
Non-responded. What if I have to tell you? I got you. So this new throttle controller. You had to
He said it. He said, "Can this new thing lock me out?" I said, "No, you can't."
It's an app, right? I've got you unlocked. There you go. You're unlocked now. yeah. I locked you out, Gary.
Birdo did it on purpose.
All right. Laughing. And I knew how to fix it myself. How was that? It's getting like this 24/7 mob. It's all tall man on the tracks.
Everyone's got to stitch someone.
We got Dad down on the little Ultimate 9 throttle controller prank. So the new ones, they've got like a lock mode, and from your smartphone when you connect it to it, because Birdo and I installed it so he can lock it on his smartphone. So just lock the throttle out, and then Dad So he just turned his throttle off, and then he's got no throttle at all. He didn't know what was going on.
You got him good, didn't you?
Didn't see that coming. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Come on, baby. I knew it wanted it. He just kept stopping right as it.
I think he's got to learn how to drive a Patrol and not an MUX.
You know, you can spin the wheels in these things and not break something.
Yeah.
Especially with little tires.
Yeah, you just got to drive this thing like a Patrol and not an MUX. Yeah. Stop when you're out all the time.
It'll come to me, but it mightn't be today.
We've got a bit of a sketchy part of washed out track here, which I'll just drop down in and see what happens. I'll plough it out for everyone else. Darcy awning copped it, bar work copped it, and we're through.
Right, so we're trying to get Gary down here. Let's have a look from down here what it looks like. Boom, it's a big rut. So Tyler came down, as you can see. He scrubbed all here. Someone scrubbed there too, so we might have to dig this out a bit. We don't want Gary taking his car out down here.
This track out to Monkey Gum originally had bridges across all these little creeks, but they've all been washed out over the years in floods. So most of the creeks go like steep entrances and exits, and some of them get a bit gnarly, and each time it rains they get washed out and chewed out in different directions. Yeah, a little bit of track building here, and we'll get the next couple of cars down safely. Berto's going to drop down first now, just another car to clear it with bigger, wider tyres and bar work. And we'll see how that packing did, and then Dad can come down last once it's all cleared up. We don't want to destroy the whole side and rear quarter of the patrol on its first day at the bush. Got it done.
Rare sight.
What's this, mate? Tyler Thompson on the tools.
Who's your shirt?
True North Adventures.
You like them, do you?
Yeah, look,
Give us a close up.
we dabble in their episodes.
Give us a shuckle.
A shaka.
Oh. Shuckle, bro, not a shaka. You're not cool enough for a shaka, just a shuckle. What do you reckon, Gary? This is just a rut.
Turn that way a bit.
Yeah, the gas.
We're nearly at the start of Monkey Gum on this track, but we've hit mini gunshot. It's like a vertical wall there, so there is a track around, but Berto's volunteered himself to send it down that one first. Send it down the vertical wall and see what happens.
This drop was literally vertical, and as you hit the bottom, you're met with a huge wall of mud and silt.
Nailed it. That was all good as. I'm up now. It's a little bit scary. I've never done anything like this, mate.
Neither had I. Turn a little to the right. Slow, slow.
Holy dooly, I fell down. Mate, I fell down.
Boom. New South Wales gunshot, 2 for 2. He didn't have the balls to do it first, but little chicken shit.
I didn't quite have the controller, Berto. I just fell straight down. Dad's just going to go around this one. Not quite ready for the first off-road day of the new patrol to go down that yet.
He's a big log.
So we're at the start of Monkey Gum here. This creek marks the entrance to it. That's Monkey Gum up there, a few k's up the side, up out the other side of the valley, but this is here. You come stand at the front side of it, Berto, and show how big it is.
So I'm 7 foot.
Look, it's a
like
big,
shoulder height.
it's a big log. So look, there's potential options of
Driving around it, chopping it.
either chopping it or getting around it. Like ideally we'd want to chop and clear it, but I just don't know if we can do that. That's big. So you know, we might look at trying to move some rocks and get around it a bit.
Nah, stuff it. Let's see if we can move this big timber. Berto grabbed the chainsaw and he was into it.
Gonna have a little bite at it, mate. Nearly got the first cut done, but Berto's chainsaw is just shut down, so I pulled out my trusty mini boss.
Mate, mine's from 1983, brother. You relax. I reckon we take another 2 or 3 feet, and then I'll give us some, like, we won't have to worry about the side of the car hitting. I was cutting on a bit of an angle, wasn't I?
Yeah, cook it as. Not much you can do when you're coming up like that, but.
What do you reckon? Do another one about here?
I was just thinking, this tree hasn't fallen here, it's been washed down the river from the flood. And of all the places on the river to stop, it's decided to stop right here on the middle of the track. Like, why not stop up there somewhere?
Good timber, bud. Good fire.
This log was bloody huge. With only 2 small chainsaws, the afternoon was disappearing fast. Thankfully, the log was hollow in the middle, which saved us big time. But we had to keep clearing the mud and dirt out so it didn't ruin the chains.
That's it chopped up with enough room to get a vehicle through. Now we just have to try and rearrange everything into some sort of ramp that we can get over it all. We've cleared it, we've packed it, we've made a track, and hopefully we can make it through now. It's about all we could do anyway, because we're burned through nearly all the 2 litres of fuel that we have.
Put your locker on.
Jeez, that was yeah, tight through there. I know someone's probably going to say, why don't you just clear it properly? Look, that's about as much as we could do. Chains were blunt, we were just about out of fuel, and that took us over 2 hours. So we got it somewhat open. Whoever's up next, you finish her off. I bashed around a little bit getting over this, so the boys are going to move it. Try. Make it a bit easier for Dad to get through. Logs out of the way there. And what they're saying now is they might try and move that middle one because it's hard to avoid your diff on that middle one there. Once that's gone, it's a pretty nice ride through.
Yeah, keep doing that. And then bring a line.
With the track cleared pretty well now, Birdo was through, and then only Gary was left, and we were on to Monkey Gum Fire Trail.
We're all through the creek, log is cleared. We ended up being there 3.5 hours now, 3 by the time we did all that. So I've lost a lot of the afternoon. Straight out of the creek, we're on to Monkey Gum. It's very rock steppy. We've got about 2 hours of light left. So we're gonna try and get up the top of this track before it gets dark. Let's go.
Monkey Gum commence after a 3 hour on the chainsaw on the log. Hopefully things go good for me. It will be in the dark tonight down the street.
Put your front locker on, guys.
You're dead right, mate.
Yeah, looks good on my side. If Sean's side's good. What? You're on your flare, guys. Go real slow.
Turn our way, guys.
Keep staying that way a little bit. You're up. Keep getting it should go. We were already 2 inches down in the MUX last time we did it, so you're off to a better start. Last time I did this track, this bottom section was all water running down. It's super wet, just a muddy, slippery mess, but a bit more dry this time. More traction and fairly cruisy driving. You just got to pick your line through all the rocks.
happened, bud?
Monkey Gum Fire Trail is only a little bit over 3 kilometres long and climbs all the way up out of the valley. While only short, it does take time to do, as it is just obstacle after obstacle the whole way up.
Yep. Once it pops up, back inside that.
For his first ever day driving it on the tracks, Dad ain't holding back in his new patrol. We definitely threw him straight in the deep end on Monkey Gum Fire Trail.
Can't stop it. Big. Skipping filming some of the small obstacles because we're running out of light. I don't want to muck around too much. We're just going to film all the main good ones as we go up. We've got a nice big rock here to drive over for a little bonus line. Don't really know what the point of driving over that was, to be honest. And we're going to stay in the ruts here for a straddle, just because it's a bit more fun. And if you go high, you have to drop in at the end, and that's going to really suck. Monkey Gum's always a really good drive. I wouldn't call it a difficult track if you got experience in a well set up vehicle. I'd more call it like a medium.
With the afternoon disappearing fast and nighttime approaching, we continued smashing our way through the track towards the top of the mountain, knowing we still had the hardest sections to come and we wanted to try and reach them before dark. Lots of ruts, lots of rocks. We were having a blast in the patrols getting there.
We're on to the last section, Monkey Gum now, so we can't up all that bit. You've got about a 1.5 K flat drive across the side of the mountain, and then you got a final 500 metre climb. Ultima 9 party lights are on, mate. It's all going down now. And then that's the bonus line. That's it. Mate, I put a tree down before we got here, so we wouldn't have to drive it. On this section here, you can come up this side track, which is a little bit easier, or you can go the bonus line up through that big rock gap there. We're going to go the bonus line. We'll see how we go.
You had to go that way a bit, but you're right.
We made it. I think the line was a bit all over the place there. It's getting hard to see. It's getting dark, and that's the only excuse I got. That's the first time I've done that line, so that was good. We're up. Big wheel lift there.
Just had to recharge the GoPro, so it's a bit dark in here. we're doing the top little bonus line, me and Tyler are, then we're going to send Gary around the easier line. So got my front locker on, seatbelt's on, reduction's in, just took me thongs off. I can't say jack shit.
Yeah, I know. Keep going back, keep going back.
Bloody hell. Can't see anything out the back of me. Can't see anything anyway.
Yeah, look, mate, we can't all drive the hard tracks like me. They call me Bank King.
Think we broke our CV.
Has you got a front locker in? Yeah, you broke this CV. So he's got GQ CVs, they're not as good as your ones. Oh, GQ CVs are really doing it to you.
I was pushing that a fair bit just now.
Yeah, that was kicked up.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, it's climbing up. Yeah, that's her. Keep going at that. Keep going. Nah, it doesn't want to do it. So Berto's broke a CV. He's going to try and change it right now because I don't want to drive on it and ruin more stuff like happened to us in the high country. Dad's going to try and come around this obstacle, get him up, change the CV, 300 metres to the top. It's all happening. Yeah, turn towards me now. Yeah, not too much. Yeah, you sort of want to head right for that tree like you said. That's just your slider. Yeah, I'll go check that tree. Yeah. Nah, it's spinning you the wrong way. Look at that, got him up. Alright, CV changes, going down. Ooh. Mate, can we get an update? You broke CV, how'd it break? How's it looking? Good or bad news?
Bad news, I reckon.
You twisted that axle, like you twisted the...
Yeah, they're all rounded off. See the big line here?
It's flattened off on there.
We ripped them off.
Yeah. So you don't have that part?
No, I've just got that end, but
We should be able to.
I can get one.
So yeah, you decided this trip to run the gauntlet even more and not bring spares.
I'll bring that.
Yeah, but not last trip you had like...
I do have one of these at home.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, last trip you had them in your car.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, look.
Do you reckon you can't just bang it on?
That.
Yeah.
I could probably bang it on, drive a camp, and redo
That's
this
what I'd be
job at
doing.
camp.
Because that's just going to flop around, you're going to lose diff oil.
Or I'll just wait for Albo to bring me one. I'll put it all back
read
together. No, if I put that on and then this back in, I'll have full drive.
Yeah.
No point putting grease in that, I'll just change it out at camp.
Yeah.
So Berto rebuild that CV with the good bit he brought and the half broken bit, but I'll give him full drive back. Just got to get up to camp. We're camping at the top of Monkey Gum. It's only a few hundred metres away. And then Berto, you got a mate in the area, don't you? He said, he said he'll bring that broken bit out. So put it back together, and you just report apart at camp later tonight. So put that back together and get up there. Back in the cars, 6:30, fully pitch black dark. We'll make this final climb to the top. Hopefully no more dramas. Won't be able to film much now though because it's pitch black. That way a bit. Yeah. Turn drivers. You're up. How was that?
Oh, that truck's great, mate.
Monkey gum finished.
I couldn't be happier having you found me that.
Yeah, you liking it?
Oh yeah.
Big difference driving that over the MUX.
Yeah, you found me that. That was good for years. This will be great for years.
Yeah, because last time you drove Monkey Gum, what'd you winch 4 or 5 times?
Yeah, it could have been 6.
And not this time.
Yeah, not this time.
And that's all like pretty stock roadish tyres on it and everything. Like once you put a bit of bar work, a bit of suspension, some muddies on it. There's a camp spot up near the top of Monkey Gum, only 150 metres past it. Birdo's going to race back out to the main road where he's meeting someone who's bringing him that CV to change, and then he'll come back to camp and change it. Dad and I will get the fire going, get set up here, and that's Yalwal conquered. Pretty epic day out on the tracks, lots done. Next morning, I only just woke up, still half asleep. I heard everyone else get up about 5-10 minutes ago, and I reckon they've walked down to this lookout here. So right at the top of Monkey Gum, which is a little bit of a reward for doing the track, climb up this ladder onto this rock platform, and you got an awesome view out over the whole valley. Sunrise is in about 5 minutes, so I'm going to get down there. First use of the new air compressor. Money well spent on the front locker and air compressor. Yeah. A few scratches on the new rig, a little bit of a scuff down there on that flare. But it survived its first off-road trip, and what a way to start on Yalwal and Monkey Gum and all the tracks around here. So that's us, we packed up camp, beautiful sunrise out there, and then we've just made a drive out to the main road where we're airing up the tyres now, and then we might quickly shoot into Now and give them a quick wash off before we hit the highway. That was an absolutely awesome day out on the tracks yesterday, and we're going to head towards Lithgow direction now, but that'll be in a future episode. Alright, that's it, bye.
What are we thinking? Look at this, we got Tyler Thompson down here, world's best four-wheel driver. He's down here putting the camera on Gary, so we'd get Gary's reaction, mate.